There used to be a refrigerator in my kitchen, of course. It lasted quite a few years, and then I had it taken away, and I decided not to buy another one because I just loved all this space in the kitchen. Now, what am I doing without a refrigerator? Let's go into the Florida room. I have a freezer here. It's all freezer, no refrigerator. And I really like it. And still no refrigerator. So, what I started doing was putting it in a cooler. The things that should be in a refrigerator. Now, I don't think you could do this with a big family, but just me and the dog is here, so whatever I want to eat for the day, or even plan to do this the day before, I just put it in the cooler. Now, what's keeping it cold? These bottles of water that I saved from juice. It takes about 4 of them, and I timed it. For me to change it each time, put these in the freezer to get cold and take out the frozen ones and put them in here, it takes 3 minutes. So even in hot weather, when I have to change the bottles like 3 times a day, that's still only like 9 minutes. So to keep $1,000+ in the bank account, the checking account, so I could buy groceries or whatever I need, that's worth it to go through this slight problem. Now, today I saved $10. Why? Well, I had an extension cord up there on this beaded curtain, but I needed it here because I need to keep the Florida room cool. There's a wall unit AC in there. I need to keep it cool for the freezer because the freezer will work too hard and it will conk out. So I put this sheet here, and believe it or not, it does keep it cool. I just have to put on the AC there for a short time in the afternoon when it gets really hot. So since I used my extension cord that was on the beaded curtain, I was looking up to buy a new extension cord, and they're like $10 now. That's ridiculous. So I took a piece of a branch, which I keep them around to use for different projects, and I put some nails there. And I did this to find out where's a solid piece of wood underneath. So there's 2 nails there, and this beautiful piece of wood, and I hung this there. And it looks better than an extension rod, and my granddaughters cannot pull on it and make the extension rod fall and dirty the curtain because it's solid up there. This one's held by gravity, and this one's held by some hair ties because of the shape of the branch. So there's some more money saved. Now, what about these high prices? You can make the stores change their prices and lower them. How? Just stop buying stuff. Start making your own stuff. No food that's already ready. Cook your own food. And take advantage of these high prices, stimulating you to save money. And as a side effect, you can finally lose weight. It feels really good to look in the mirror and see a normal body instead of a bloated one. So think about these things. There used to be a saying, in the 30s, 40s, 50s, when money's tight, when you don't have a lot of money, you just tighten your belt. That means, you lose some weight, you tighten your belt. So think about it.